And our goal is that by 2015, our life expectancy would be 75. We have reduced maternal mortality from 320 per 100,000 deliveries in 1990 to 98 last year. Because our population is small, I used the 10,000 delivery. So based on 10,000, in 1990 we had 32 deaths for every 10,000 delivery. And last year we had 9.8 deaths per 10,000.
Are most births in hospitals now, or still a sizable number at
Over
home?
94% of the deliveries in Guyana are supervised, and that's another improvement because in 1990 our child mortality was just about 120 for every 1,000 babies, and last year it was about 18. So from 120 to 80. So what we are doing is we're bringing health to the people. And whilst on the one hand we're telling people you got to take responsibility, you got to eat well, you got to exercise, you got to stop smoking, you have to stop abusing alcohol, you have to take care of your garbage, all of these type of things. And if you're sick and you're put on medication, make sure you comply with the instructions. All of these things that we're promoting that people must play a role in their lives. We also know that in itself is not all that is required. There's things that we have to do. Provide the vaccine, provide the doctors, provide the medics, provide good antenatal care.
And what about?
So I take nutrition. Yes, we tell people don't fry your food, eat vegetables,
That's
eat
right.
fruits. But there are other things that we do from our side. So if we provide at the health centers, you'll see, and I'm sure you didn't get to see all of this, but if you go, you will see that we give some sachets, like the little packet of sugar
Yeah.
that you have. Or we have some sachets that we give people. There are different kinds, and it contains micronutrients. So there is one for pregnant women. Because a lot of women don't like to take the big iron pill. And so what we give them are these sachets of micronutrient sprinkles. So they just sprinkle it in their food. And it doesn't change the taste of the food. You wouldn't know if I put it in your food. But it contains things like iron, vitamin C, zinc, all the micronutrients. And those micronutrients that we add to the sprinkle isn't one that we just at the top of our head pull from the sky. We actually do studies and identify what are the micronutrient deficiencies in the population, and we prepare this. So you wouldn't find this anywhere else. It's manufactured here. We also have one for the babies when they transition from breast milk to home food. And what we find is most of our malnutrition in Guyana is in that age group of 6 to 24 months. It's the transition period. And so as they transition, they may not be getting the best meal. And so what we do is we prepare special sprinkles for the babies. And the babies, because by that time they have fun and using the sprinklers themselves to sprinkle on the food, they eat the food, and because it's fun. So we've made it fun for people. Over the last 5 years, we've done something else because, the food that we prepare for the babies sometimes are not the appropriate food. And what we did is to tell them what they should buy from the shop and prepare. We show them how to prepare these meals, like corn meals and so on. And we give mothers in certain health centers, we choose these health centers based on their poverty mapping, and we gave each mother with a baby that is 6 to 24 months old a coupon that is worth about $1,000 Guyana dollars that they can go to the shop and buy those products that we recommended. So the outreach program is really our link to the formal health centers and to the community, and it's our opportunistic way of meeting people and teaching them and promoting health. That's what it's about.
Okay, I shan't take up more of your time. Just one last question. From the West, how is the best way we can support
For
the
Guyanese living, first let me address Guyanese. Right?
Okay.
There are lots of expert Guyanese, people with lots of experience, who are providing that expertise now. And they can come here on vacation, they can take short stints and come help us develop our own systems. Within the formal system, I don't believe in people just coming and going into a community by themselves, because it doesn't really leave anything when you leave.
Yeah.
But when you work with us, you could transfer knowledge and we can stay in touch with you. So even if you don't come back, the people that you work with could be in touch with you, seek your advice, and so on. There are Guyanese who have worked. They have now reached retirement age. They are relaxing a little bit. I think what better way of coming home and providing some of your expertise whilst you're relaxing, and have some good Guyanese hospitality that you were used to.
Which has really impressed me in the past few days.
Which, and at the same time help people.
Yes.
It's a great feeling that we can help develop our country still. We don't have huge amounts of money to pay people or so on. But even for Guyanese who have retired and so on, and they can come and work in Guyana, and we are willing to accommodate them for different periods. So there are different ways. Another way you can help, people can help without ever coming. There are lots of things that we need. But we discourage people picking up old equipment and so on, sending them, because then it comes here, we don't have parts, we can't fix it, all these type of things. But working with special facilities, for example with Dr. Mahadeo, you can identify what the needs are and you can help us get these things. Also mobilizing other people, non-Guyanese. So there's also room for the same type of participation by our friends who are not Guyanese, our colleagues that we know. There are lots of ways that we can help. And we don't want people to just be sitting there thinking, how can I help? If people contact us, my email is very simple. It's Minister of Health, one word, small letters, @gmail.com. Dr. Mahadeo has his email. So people can contact the ministry directly, and what we normally do is we will direct them to areas that they want to work, and so that you don't get caught up with the bureaucracy. So I think people can help by coming and spending short periods. People can help without ever coming by helping us mobilize some of the things we need. We don't ask people for money, but we certainly need things, and people can help. I'll give you one last example. In this region, the elderly program, when we go to these families, we're not only bringing the doctors or so, we bring stuff like Pampers, and so sometimes we take other things to help families if we see. We have started a program called No Person Without a Wheelchair. For those people who need wheelchairs, we are bringing the wheelchairs and giving them. So these are some of the things people can collect and send to us. There are many, many ways that people can help. And Guyana is, our arms are open.
Okay. Right, so you're very busy. Thank you, Minister, and certainly we'll pass this message on to Europe and to the folks in North America.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.